Let's check. I haven't paid any attention at all to this Centaur belt market, so I don't know. I don't know. That looks like minimum price. 7.5. Nope. Unsellable. Wow. Yeah. Look at it. This one's minimum price. It's been up for 5 days.
74.
Oh, this one's been up for more than that. This one's been up for a week.
Full tap boss armor.
It's about to expire.
Did I break the game?
Yeah, okay, so. That's definitely, yeah.
I probably would have been even more geared if I had my first account.
I remember being so stoked for this Centaur belt when Valencia was new. I was like, it gives DP and health. I'm gonna be such a tank. And then the game was like, nah, DP is a joke. You shouldn't do that. Get a Bassi belt instead. Alright. Let's do some duo attempts on something cheap. Get fail stacks.
I have no more fail stacks.
Easy. Alright, cool. Start over again.
I mean, 20 DP all around is really nice.
Centaur belts, I don't think you can melt them. I don't think you can melt any of the yellow accessories.
What?
But luckily, most of the good...
What? You fucking cunt!
Most of the good yellow accessories, or most of the yellow accessories are actually...
You're such a
cunt! Like the ring, Crescent Ring, the Bassi belts.
How could you get, like, things?
But there's a few, specifically the DP yellow accessories, they just don't scale well for how DP is calculated in this game.
Yeah, because I attempt it.
They don't help you grind faster. Overall,
dude, how many times you motherfucker, you sitting there like, oh, I did a fucking try jewelry on 20 stacks and got it. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, that's even riskier.
If I don't have Ogre, depends on the price of the Sissel. It's been coming down quite a bit.
Oh, okay. So we're in agreement. There we go.
I would say it needs to come down pretty low before I would consider Sissel's worth it.
I don't really believe it. I believe you press the button, it works.
20.
It's that simple.
Looks like it's at about 20 right now.
Nah, everybody I talk to has their horror stories and their luck stories.
The duo would be 200 mil if you bought it.
Nah.
The 13 AP, that's not bad.
Nah.
13 AP and 7 DP for 200 bills is not bad. So yeah, I would say Sissel's like right around the point where it might be worth enhancing. But anything more than what it's at right now, like 21, any higher than this, I wouldn't really mess around with it. I mean, get a Tet Barris neck for like 10 mil. But you just miss out on the DP. AP would be almost the same though. Wish they would buff DP a bit, but I would hate for PvP to become a battle of whoever has the most potions.
What channel's
well, they could always
just
disable potions in PvP. Can you imagine how many people would flip out if they did that? How do you feel about AP increase being less of a jump going for Tet and Pin than going for Try? I think it's fine. I think that's one of the mechanics in the game to sort of like keep the gear scaling from getting too out of control. Try is kind of treated as sort of the soft cap for like the normal non-insane player, and as a result you give Try a bigger jump. It gives the more average player, or like, you know, just someone who's not no-lifing the game, a goal that they get a huge reward for, and allows them to still stay competitive and still at least be able to fight people who are in Tet and Pin. You know, probably not 1v1, but at least in a guild setting they can still fight and contribute, and
it's only like 5 more AP
with Try gear, and I think that extra jump on Try gear helps that, so I'm fine with it.
I wouldn't rock that overcooked.
George Lovett and Tilted Diaz. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Welcome to Tet Tuesday, where all we do is make pry necklaces. Try Sissels on 48 stacks. It's worth it if you one-tap it, that's for sure. Do you actually feel the extra DP? Go for pin again? I'm working on it. This is the first step in like a 7-step process that leads for us getting a pin dandelion, believe it or not. I'm probably going to get pretty bored of this in the next couple minutes though and give up if it doesn't give me a stack pretty soon. I don't really want to open necklaces all day. Especially if I'm not getting anything. Opening necklaces is only fun if you get like a benchos here and there. And today we're not getting anything. I think I'm gonna do one more round. One more hit.
That's what I want.
This is a legal business permitted by the head of the League of Merchants. You can trust me.
Don't PvP. Well, that's, I mean, that's almost even more reason not to go for DP then. The only time you need DP for PvE is if you're doing Akhman Dungeon or History of Ruins. So, you know, eventually you'll need DP. But I would say that content is still pretty far away from most people, and even when the time comes, like when people start seriously doing Histria, my guess is you might actually have one person purposely gear for DP in that situation and try to tank the mobs. I don't know though.
I'll try Cecil? Yeah, definitely. It's 25 stat points, dude. It's 2 billion for the ogre, dude. I mean, the people that don't care about TP get melted and then bitch that they die over and over again. I know that's a fact. Like DP definitely matters, and evasion stacking with DP is a big deal right now. Is a tri-ogre better than a tri-Cecil is the question, and the answer is obviously. So like the reality of the situation is half off though. Cecil's 1 bill, a tri-ogre would be 2 bill. So now I have a tri-Cecil sitting in that slot to attempt a tri-ogre later in my life, and I can never just, when I fail the tri-ogre, I'm not going to be like, oh gosh darn it, now I gotta go back to tri-bear. Just like, no, I got the tri-Cecil. Like at no time is that bad. It was worth the risk. Like if it failed, I went back to a 10 slot. 16 and 9. It's not bad at all. If you're a high evasion class, like Tamer, Cecil or like even Berserker, like I feel like that jewelry fits the slot. I would say Warrior, honestly. So sure, like it's about grinding, but there's a point where like you're grinding, you're overcompensating for the amount of AP. Like when you get the 250 AP and you're slamming things and one-shotting it all, like where do you just like go backwards and start protecting yourself more? The devs addressed that said DP is gonna be, you know, a thing. I think it's still something. Uh, what? But you're able to move around and evade, and you have quick movement, and you have the highest DPS in the game. Means a lot. Talking about a warrior? Berserker, that's what they do. They lock down. That's their class. I don't think. That's what happens in May. Thank you, Vorpus. I mean, I see from the perspective too. I'm just saying, don't because you saw a berserker die at 400 DP in a Korean video from a fucking ranger with a fucking Q buff up and had 280 AP or whatever. No. But the guy, obviously, what was his stats? He had no evasion in his build, right? You're talking a year and a half from like launch. So what do we got? We got 9 more. We got 9 more months. We got 9 more. Nuver's not even that great, dude. But everyone on the Korean server is talking Kudum, dude. Cause resistance, anti-resistance is where it's at, dude. For the people that melt, they're gonna want a combo. They're not gonna want to sit there and soak anything. Or not soak anything. They're not gonna want to shoot and then miss. The evasion? The evasion... Supposedly, no, supposedly the evasion nerf already happened. Like, originally it was supposed to be 1 for 1 accuracy for 1 evasion, but the tests, the studies on the Reddit was supposedly it was 0.75 per evasion. It's just the fact that evasion's so good, and the reason why it's so good is because if you go and you just press K, look at one of your abilities, it says X numbers, evasion ignores 1 to all those numbers. That's ridiculously insane. Well, here's my awesome counter argument is, okay, so like a lot of the things that you guys just said is 1v1. What happens in group combat when you have to survive? And the reality of the situation is you get melted. You have this 280 AP build. You go and you melt the one guy. Guess what? His 2 buddies standing next to him look at you, melt you, you're gone. Where if you have the evasion, you have the DP, you hit the guy, you know, it takes 1 extra hit, he's down to nothing, you got your friends behind you, but these 2 guys come in on you because they see you attack first, and now you don't melt from a combo. Basically, you get back up, your boy heals you. It's not just melt, 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 melt. There's super armor, there's iframes, there's so many factors. No, what Barrett's arguing is the glass cannon debate, basically. Is it worth to be a glass cannon? You know, and that's the thing, is I'm saying in this game, if you walk that path, know that you are walking the path of the glass cannon. You will dominate. You're gonna dominate up till 30 on 30. Yeah, it's RNG. There's other times where he bursts, like evasion doesn't work and he gets the full burst on you. Like, and then there's other times where he does nothing. Yeah, but that I'm with you on that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least I have a fighting chance now. Well, my class, yeah. Like, the evasion's gonna give you a chance to get back up at least. No matter what, there's RNG. I don't think it's a guaranteed effect. You got 4,000 hit points, dude. Plus, like, over 3. You have max evasion, full DP with the best AP you can get with that, and they both hit you, and evasion goes off. RNG basically in your favor. No, you're getting up with probably more than half your health. With their full burst, unless they both basically. There's only one thing that's gonna kill you, obviously, and it's the Sork ball into fucking spin into the Ranger doing his combo also at the same time, and that's just a lot of outburst damage, and like no matter what you're gonna be low at that point, but you know what, you're gonna be able to lava pierce away at least and get back up. They're a close combat CC class. Like, they're the only one that can control the battlefield in front of them. I see that, but I also say, like, if you just get melted after melting one person, is it worth it? So I guess the actual debate is, where do you put your resources? Because like I would say get the things to try. Don't test them, see what type of playstyle you're at. Because I think there's more than one playstyle per class, honestly, based on the gear. Like, they still do. Nobody went full DP though. That was like a thing back in the day because the AP wasn't high enough to overcome it. They do AP DP tamers though. Like the Cecil necklace, the tri-red corals. I mean, it literally, like, in my tank mode, if I'm up against geared players, I know, like, I see the damage output, but, like, I'm able to get back up and teleport away and heal. Like, that's huge. That was multiple people attacking me. I don't die to him either. Like, I agree with you. Like, you notice it big time. I mean, you super notice it then, because they can't even touch you. What fight? 1v1? I'm just saying don't just like I'm hearing discrediting of that path. You know what I mean? Don't like that's what I'm against. Is what I'm trying to say. Like. I don't know, dude. You guys jumping in. That's what I'm trying to say, though. Like, you can change that mentality. Still kill people. I know guys can kill people even with lower DP, AP. You just don't. It just takes longer, and you have to work for it a little harder. But the fact of the matter is, you're AOEing and controlling the situation in a group combat instantly. That your value to your team just went through the roof. Is what I'm trying to say. You have to use some mem frags. That's what I did. So I don't give a fuck. Mem frags, boom, get the job done. Nah, repairs like fucking, what is it? 6, so 6 times 3, 8, 60, 12, 18 per frag with the artisan memory. Or artisan memory. It's totally worth it, dude, when they're never on the market. It's time is money, man. Sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, I feel like if you want to go slow, I'm just saying, like, You probably want to go faster because you want to test it as soon as possible and figure out this whole mystery behind it. What server's up still? Trees up. Alberta. Your mom's up for 8 minutes. Nah. That sucks. I fucking 2v1'd 2 barcode a Sork and a fucking Maiwa. I beat the Maiwa twice. I got the Sork down to 10%, ran out of health pots. He ulted right when I was at 1/4 life and I couldn't get back up. And he was down to 10%. I fucking... Damn. I mean alts? Like,
Do you need some potions? .334. This is salty, I ran out of health pots. So make sure you got like 300 mil. Ah, he's fucking... you don't get it at that. You just skip it. No, just anything under 200 for boss armor is fine. Like even
Anything under 250 if it's an important piece. Like you get Muskins for 245, yeah, hit the fucking button. You get tree armor for 245, hit the button. Begs, nah. Gaiath, no. Dandelion, hit fucking slam it as fast as you can. Make sure don't get DC'd. You hit that button as fast as possible. It's not a box, I wish it was. Or I would have just fucking fished on the market for like ever and then threw them in my bank. It's so stupid they do it that way. They're always in the 200s, it seems. Or higher. $200's like what you want to buy it at. That's like super lucky, because it's hard enough getting the specific one you want.
If you've a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allotted space, of course.
Mm-hmm. I'm at the arena if you're here, dude. Where?
This is a legal business permitted by the head of the League of Merchants. You can trust me.
Let's check. I haven't paid any attention at all to this Centaur build market, so I don't know.
I was streaming the whole time I was fighting those bar cut guys. I didn't even know. Forgot I put it up. I'm chilling right here in Hideout, watching the video. I'm sad I ran out of fucking pots. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's misery. Misery's like, we're having a serious discussion and Misery comes in and he's like, I wish I could remove people from my Facebook. That's white privilege right there. Yeah, that is Misery. No, what? You called him Misery? You deleted the comment, didn't you? Oh. I said, had to. Oh, creatine? The energy boosters? You can only take them when you're young, dude. They fuck you up. Yeah, like they react different to different people. If you don't treat your body correctly, that thing will fuck you up hard. Yeah. I don't know, does he? How many people are here? Yeah, that's fine. Just tell him. Tell me. Am I in speaker? Yeah. Just tell him. Yeah. Like, we can't really afford to pay him like the extra 10 after that, so $20 a night to come here and advertise. So like $10 free entries, I think is good enough for coming and helping out for if I got an advertisement and shit. It's your job to talk to him about it.